For years, there's been a war going on among LEGO fans. What is the greatest unlicensed LEGO theme of all time? Now, this debate has broken down friends. It's broken down families.
It must come to an end.
So today I will be hosting the ultimate unlicensed LEGO theme war. We will finally settle the debate. What is the greatest unlicensed LEGO theme of all time? Let's begin. Meet the fighters. We have 16 participants, all very diverse and unique. Blacktron, old school but very unique and memorable. Pharaoh's Quest, ahead of its time in many ways, definitely deserves a modern reimagining. Hidden Side, recent but game-changing, could have been the best but lacked motive. Power Miners, a certified classic, memorable and simply iconic with its monster design and color scheme. Galador, a flop, but who knows, maybe as time goes on, people will learn how to love it. Alien Conquest, died way too early. Unique premise and world, could have been one of the greats with enough backing. Monster Fighters, an absolute cult classic. Over the years, people look back in anger over missing out, and others celebrating joy over not. Galaxy Squad, ahead of its time. Simple premise, amazing execution, killed for lack of support. Hero Factory, some would call it an underrated masterpiece. Some just don't give it a fair shot. But maybe it'll earn respect in the tournament. Atlantis, a fan favorite. Genius character design, and some would even say it laid the groundwork for future LEGO themes. Exoforce, the father of modern story-centric themes. Exoforce at its peak was the best, but couldn't find consistency to keep going. Legends of Chima, nostalgic to some, garbage to others, controversial and loved, but definitely remembered. Nexo Knights, with a genius premise and innovative sets, Nexo Knights could have been the next big thing, but it never lived up to its expectations. Monkie Kid, the hotshot new rookie, came out with a bang and has been disrupting everything in its path. It wants to be the best, but can it? Bionicle, some would argue it's the best, and some would call it overrated. Definitely an old school classic, whose legacy sadly is being forgotten by time. And finally, Ninjago, arguably the king, the longest running modern unlicensed theme with a backlog of 11 years. It has a massive legacy and no one can overlook its greatness. The tournament spots were randomly selected and it looks like this. Some matches are unfair, but hey, I didn't make the seeding, blame Google for that. Round 1. Round 1 was not interesting in the slightest. It was blowout after blowout after blowout with very few surprises. Ninjago vs Atlantis. The favorite going into the battle was Ninjago, and obviously the winner was Ninjago. Atlantis is definitely good, but you can't just be good going against the greats. Ninjago easily advances to the second round with a score of 92-8. Hero Factory vs Exoforce. My pick going into this battle was Exoforce, but oh, I was wrong. Hero Factory proved it has power, and it destroyed Exoforce 76-24. It wasn't even a fight. Hero Factory now has to face Ninjago in the second round. Chima vs Power Miners. I've never been a huge fan of Chima, and I've always been a Power Miners fan, so my money was on Power Miners. But again, I was wrong. Chima won 67-33. I expected the fight to be somewhat close, but I could have never predicted that Chima would take a massive lead. Chima now advances to the second round. Bionicle vs Galador. Over time, I've started respecting Galador, but we all knew Galador wasn't a match to Bionicle. Some fans really wanted Galador to win, but a bunny can't beat a bear. Bionicle won 92-8. It will now face Chima in the second round. Monkie Kid vs Blacktron. Blacktron is a classic that in recent years has been respected by everyone, but it's no match against Monkie Kid's mystical monkey powers. Monkie Kid advances to the second round with a crushing 95-5 win over Blacktron. Monster Fighters versus Pharaoh's Quest. This fight I was really looking forward to. Pharaoh's Quest is a favorite of mine that deserves more respect, but Monster Fighters just had it. My pick was Monster Fighters in a close victory, but the truth is Monster Fighters never made it a fight. It won 81-19. It will now face Monkie Kid in the second round. Hit Inside versus Galaxy Squad. This fight was interesting. I never truly got into Hit Inside. I love the idea, but it never captured me. Galaxy Squad, on the other hand, was just fantastic with its enemy design and transformation features. I had Galaxy Squad winning by 10, but in actuality, Hit Inside won 68-32. It will now advance to the second round. Now, the last battle was between Alien Conquest and Nexo Knights. I have a soft spot for both, but Nexo Knights' combination of genres always warms my heart. I picked Nexo Knights to win by 15, and Nexo Knights won 79-21 in a blowout victory. Round 2. Round 2 begins with Ninjago versus Hero Factory. And to be honest, for a moment in my head, I thought Hero Factory could do it. After seeing the support it garnered, I thought maybe it could become the ultimate Cinderella story. But no, Hero Factory never stood a chance. Even those who liked it preferred Ninjago. Ninjago won 90-10, easily advancing to the semifinals. The next fight was between Bionicle and Chima. I picked Bionicle to walk over Chima, but I was wrong. So far, this was the most exciting battle in the tournament. It began with a tie, 50-50, and then Chima took the lead 56-44, and it pushed the lead even bigger to 58-42. But Bionicle is an all-time great. It pushed back 54-46, and then cut the lead 51-49. And after forcing a tie, it seemed the momentum was on Bionicle's side. Bionicle was gonna win. It took a lead 51-49. But then Chima had a moment of reflection. Chima thought, I have been hated and laughed at by everyone. I'ma prove them wrong. I will make this a game. And so it did. Chima came back, tied the game, and once it was all settled, Chima won 55-45. The biggest upset in history. Chima had just advanced to the semifinals. It will now be facing Ninjago. On the other side of the bracket, it was time for Monkie Kid to fight Monster Fighters. I thought this fight was going to be close. I had Monkie Kid beating Monster Fighters by 10 or 15, but I was wrong. The hotshot new rookie walked through Monster Fighters to a whopping 90-10 victory. The last battle was all about themes that relied on apps. Hit Inside versus Nexo Knights. The battle was close, but Nexo Knights prevailed to a 69-31 victory and advances to the semifinals to fight Monkie Kid. The semifinals. The semifinals were promising. Chima had just taken down one of the all-time greats and was about to face the king. Could Chima win? Could Chima go through Ninjago? That was the question in everyone's head. But then Ninjago came up and answered it. No. Ninjago won 88-12. It wasn't even close. But Chima, your efforts will always be remembered in my heart. Monkie Kid versus Nexo Knights. Again, it wasn't even close. I thought Nexo Knights could scratch Monkie Kid, but not even that. Monkie Kid won 91-9. The final battle. The stage is set. Is it gonna be Ninjago or is it gonna be Monkie Kid? My pick going into the battle, believe it or not, was Ninjago. And I was right. Ninjago won. It was closer than I thought, but Ninjago won 56-44. That's the closest anyone got to taking down the king. And maybe one day, Monkie Kid will rival Ninjago. It's on a path to greatness, but it simply isn't there yet. If there's something I take from this tournament, is that Ninjago is still king. It's Goliath in a sea of nobodies, and nothing can match its legacy. But hey, that is just my brick opinion. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. I had a blast making it, and I kinda wanna make more videos in this style. As always, I'm Ace, thanks for watching, and take care.